There are spoilers for The Flash after this. When The Flash premieres in theaters, DC Comics fans will undoubtedly be shocked to witness its silliest cameo, Nicolas Cage as Clark Kent, aka Superman, battling a huge extraterrestrial beast. A lengthy segment near the climax of the Ezra Miller starring movie sends viewers on a dizzying tour of the multiverse. We see glimpses of alternate realms and superheroes depicted by stars from previous DC films when Barry Allen, aka The Flash, enters the extra-dimensional Speed Force, along with Helen Slater as Supergirl, Adam West as Batman, and George Reeves as Superman. The film stars Christopher Reeve as the first Superman to appear on the big screen. The 1998 unproduced movie, Superman Lives, attempted to relaunch Superman on screen in a similar way to how Tim Burton and Michael Keaton did with Batman. In its plot, which was penned by Kevin Smith and produced by John Peters, Superman faced combat against antagonists Lex Luthor, Brainiac, and the murderous robot Doomsday. It took until 2006 as Superman Returns for Clark Kent to make his cinematic comeback after distributor Warner Bros. Chose to scrap the concept. It would take Cage a total of 25 years to complete the circle in his portrayal of Superman. Andy Muschietti, who directed The Flash, praised Cage as absolutely wonderful to work with in an interview with Esquire Middle East. He loves Superman a lot. A comic book enthusiast, even though it was only a cameo, he threw himself into it, after voice acting a Superman character in the 2018 film Teen Titans Go! To the movies, in which Kal-El Cage also voices a youthful Bruce Wayne. His de-aged role as Superman in The Flash is technically his second time playing the superhero. Cage stated in March to Variety that the ill-fated Superman Lives was more like a Superman from the 1980s with long, samurai-style black hair. We never got to the Superman I thought it would be, a completely different, almost emo Superman. Cage continued, in the end, my Superman never materialized because Burton's 1996 film Mars Attacks wasn't enough of a commercial success. Mars Attacks made them nervous at the studio. The movie had caused Warner Bros. To lose a lot of money. Many individuals are offended by these films that are extremely bizarre, that push the envelope and make new discoveries. I believe they changed their mind. Fans were further persuaded that Cage, who had just won an Academy Award for 1995's Leaving Las Vegas, didn't match the part by a leaked image of him wearing an unfinished version of Superman's iconic red and blue costume. In a 2019 interview with Howard Stern, Burton expressed his regret at the cancellation of Superman Lives, saying, "That was the one character that was never truly presented with any depth. I believed Nick was the first person in whom you could perceive the transformation from Clark Kent to Superman." The sudden inclusion of Cage as Superman confronting an extraterrestrial spider in the new picture, a scenario intended for Superman Lives, was recently approved by Smith, who also wrote the script for the unproduced film and directed episodes of the Flash TV series. Never miss a story again. Subscribe to People's free daily newsletter to receive the best of the magazine's content, including juicy celebrity news and gripping human interest tales. In the same Variety interview, Cage made it obvious how he felt about the other cinematic superhero universe. I don't need to be in the MCU, I'm Nick Cage. Despite the likelihood of a Marvel role outside of Spider-Verse, especially after a DC Comics appearance that took 25 years in the works, Cage stated that he also has a fondness for that series. In theaters currently is The Flash.